We're in downtown Chico, home of the National Yo-Yo Museum, in front of the largest wooden yo-yo in the world, and I'm here with Bob. How you doing?
Hi, Joel.
Thanks for having us.
Well, it's nice to have you in.
Okay, first question, National Yo-Yo Museum? I didn't realize there was enough history in yo-yo to have a museum.
There really wasn't a lot of history, but a lot of kids played with it. And so we thought, well, let's show the kids today what the kids of yesteryear did. And we uncovered a tremendous demand of playing. The kids wanted to play. Their parents wanted to remember playing. So it just kind of snowballed.
When did you set this up, or when was this established?
Well, we started yo-yo contests and teaching kids in the area to yo-yo in the mid-1980s. And then by 1993, we were holding large contests that were people were coming from across the country for. And so in '93, we started the national contest. And with the national contest, we opened the National Yo-Yo Museum because by that time we had collected a few of the older yo-yos and showed kids, look, we used to have to play with these.
I've never seen more yo-yos in my life. About how many yo-yos do you have just here in the museum?
There are thousands. I always invite people to count them so they can tell me.
Keep inventory for you? Well, say one.
Yeah, since you pointed out, this was built in 1979 to promote a smaller yo-yo.
This is promoting a smaller yo-yo.
Was,
how ironic. Oh, yeah.
Was actually manufactured, and the yo-yo itself changed history because it was the first yo-yo that you could twist apart. So twisting apart the yo-yo was like opening Pandora's box. All of a sudden, you could do different things. A ball bearing was placed inside that yo-yo, and Katie barred the door. Then the ball bearing inserted itself into plastic yo-yos, and the kids started playing with them, and it never has looked back. These are yo-yos that are affixed in time to certain individuals. You know, that they either have their signature on it, they were their signature model. Wow. Over here, these are yo-yos that are donated to the museum by the players themselves after they've won major contests. In the old days, yo-yo was considered a toy.
Yeah.
And it was made by toy makers, sold by toy companies. And nowadays, it's a piece of sporting equipment. Designed by engineers, sold by companies that know exactly what they're selling and promoting. We played in one style in the beginning of nationals. Now there's 5 styles. So like in swimming, you go to the pool and you can swim a backstroke, a butterfly stroke, a breaststroke. You know, there's different ways to use the pool. There's different ways to use the yo-yo. There's patches from all these different eras. And the schoolyard contest, or the street corner contest, or the theater contest, which was prevalent in the 50s, we rewarded the winners with sew-on patches. And I run into people all the time that say, I've got a patch from that I won when I was a kid. And I say, well, tell me about the contest. How many people were there? What was the tricks? What kind of yo-yo did you use? You know, and they go,
I got my patch.
I forget all that. All I remember is I'm a winner. And I go, well, there's the goal right there. To give somebody the experience of being a winner all their life. So we give medals, and the medals are going to be much more durable, and the biggest reward we see is the kids' self-confidence.
What year are we talking about here?
Well, the earliest here is from the late 20s.
Oh, okay, 1920.
And then these here are dated in the early 30s. And so, and then there's just a whole variety of these yo-yos over time that were all lathed.
Is there value in these, like on eBay at this point, or out there on the internet?
I don't consider or concern myself with the monetary value of this, but yes, there's value in this because when I see people look at these, they're remembering their childhood.
I understand in your family you have a yo-yo expert or master?
We have a yo-yo master, national master in our family. He started out as this 14-year-old kid playing yo-yos and got very good, and He ended up marrying my daughter, so he got into our family.
So were
that
you
way.
helping him with the yo-yo at 14? And
Yes,
And
when he was young.
so you say yo-yo master. How many yo-yo masters are there?
Currently, worldwide, there's 11.
Oh, wow. I'm here with one of only 11 national yo-yo masters.
Yes.
Do I bow? Do I shake your hand?
You
What-
say, hi, good to meet you.
Good to meet you, Thad. All right, you're gonna take me through some of the yo-yo tricks and the style.
And the styles. So, what is really one of the more popular styles is this got called 1A because we had the A division, the championship division, and one yo-yo. So it got shortened to 1A.
Okay.
And so what you see with these yo-yos is they have this wing style shape, and the gap in here where the string goes, very wide. These things are now unresponsive. They don't tug back up to the hand the way a traditional yo-yo typically would. Now, what that has done, it has blown open the doors for a wider variety of tricks than most people even think is possible with yo-yos. That makes it a lot of fun. It also makes it one of the most approachable styles for a lot of people to get started with. Second style, these bear more of a resemblance to what most people think of when they think of yo-yos. They think of kind of that narrower shape. The gap where the string goes in is narrow. These are going to be the ones that tug back up to the hand very easily.
When you say tug back up, this one could just continue to roll, roll,
Yeah.
roll, roll.
So,
I'm gonna give an example.
yeah, with
here.
this, when that is tossed down, that
Wow,
just
that thing is
spins
spinning.
and spins and spins and spins.
How do you get it back up if you want
And
it back
then,
up?
as I said, okay, you give it a tug, doesn't come back up.
Yeah.
So that here, there's a little technique called a bind that jams the string back into there. And that's what's expected now. That more traditional yo-yo, it'll spin, but then,
Wow.
tugs back to the hand.
Okay.
So now we can do something with two yo-yos, and again, you can tell the difference here of a
Big gap and
wide gap yo-yo, flared type design, narrow gap yo-yo, more traditional shape. Then you can see with this that, with the yo-yo now lands back on the string, that's what gets dubbed a string trick.
wow.
Put that in the palm of your hand, palm up, and as we always try to teach people is, when you throw a ball palm forward. When
Okay.
you throw a yo-yo, you throw it knuckles forward. So you use your arm like a whip,
Oh, okay.
so that you toss that down and turn your hand over and bring it back up, and you get a much longer spin. Oh, look at that.
I'm gonna stop on my head.